Hey.
Hello.
Hola.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Dar and Andy Show.
Welcome indeed to the Dar and Andy Show.
I'm Dar.
I'm Andy.
Thanks for joining us today.
Once again.
Yes, on this Tuesday evening.
Yes.
We're checking in with everybody, see how you guys are doing.
Yeah.
Telling you what we're up to, besides no good.
Nah, I don't want to go that far.
We've been pretty good.
We've been pretty good. We're just laying low, making sure that we, trying to keep
Taking
ourselves
care
out of
of
trouble.
business.
Yeah. Let me just check this thing real quick, make sure that.
Okay.
Yeah, looks like
everything's up and running.
Yeah, it looks like we're up and running. I don't know why
Yay.
this guy isn't running here, but
There we are.
Oh, there we are. Ooh, hey, look at us. We're moving. All right. So.
And we're getting a lot better at this because today's setup took like under an hour.
Oh yeah.
Without any problems.
No, it was effortless.
Pretty effortless.
Yes. Yeah.
So, thank you for the setup.
Thank you very much for it's gotten a lot easier. Thank you for waking me up from my nap.
I'm like, hey babe, we got 1 hour to go. And then boom, 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 it all came together. So here we are.
I did not sleep well last night.
No, I'm sorry.
It's got a lot of work.
Yeah, and I think another big part of that was coming into that second day of fasting.
Oh yeah, well.
Yeah, but we'll talk a little bit about the fasting.
We'll get to that. Yeah.
But first, go Steelers.
Here we go, Steelers. Yeah, we're 4-0. Oh my God, Steelers number 1. So yeah, we're 4-0.
4-0 after 5 weeks.
Yeah.
We had one bye.
Yeah.
Week.
Yeah, we did not by choice.
No.
And then so we had a bye week, came back. Team's looking good.
Yeah.
Red zone, terrible.
Yeah, we did struggle in that last game.
Yeah,
but,
struggle.
We pulled it out.
Yeah.
This guy Claypool.
Yeah.
I've never even paid any attention to him. Never
new.
really heard of him. And then all of a sudden he shows up for this game and makes 4, 5 touchdowns.
I think he made, I don't know, 3 or 4.
All of them.
All of them, yeah. Lots of big yards.
Again.
No, the guy's amazing. He's amazing athlete. You can
God.
really get in there. Looks like him and Ben have a good conversation going on. So.
Yeah, and I just got a Juju hoodie. So.
Well, I mean, Juju's still the man. I have a Juju jersey coming from who knows where, allegedly.
China,
but it is yet to ship. So I don't know.
Well, now I'm going to have to get a Claypool T-shirt and a Juju hood. Have it with my Juju hoodie.
Yeah, is he going to double up the names? Is it allowed?
No. I don't know. But I still love Juju.
Of course.
It was just, they got to mix it up.
Yeah, I think
he can't always be the superstar.
Well, and I think that Juju will get featured more because the thing is that all the defenses are coming in looking for Juju.
Yeah.
Because he was, the guy who was targeted the most last year or whatever, or at least the year before last year.
Absolutely. And Connor played a good game as well. He really had that guy's back,
Yeah, it was very
to get
explosive.
in the end zone.
Yeah.
So
he's what we have for the red zone, right? We have Connor for the red zone. Claypool is making the big yard, so.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And Juju's just hanging tight.
He had a couple receptions. He was not. He's a big blocker too. He's such a big guy.
And so 5-0 last year at this time. 4-0.
Mm-hmm.
We were 0-4.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah. Last year.
And what happened last time that the Steelers went 4-0?
Did they go to the Super Bowl?
1979. They went to the Super Bowl and won.
Nice. Well, that's why Ben's saying he's back.
Yeah, well.
Ben's back for the veterans of the team to be able to go get that Super Bowl ring.
Yeah. But, our division is tough. We're 4-0, then the Browns are 3-1, and Ravens are 3-1. The only ones who are doing terrible are the Bengals. I think they're
the Bungles.
The Bungles. I think they're 1-3, something like that.
Well, so. we play the Browns Sunday, right?
We have the Browns Sunday.
So that'll be an interesting game if they're 3-1.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great game. Yeah. Everybody's gonna be looking at that. Where are we? I don't know if we're playing them. Where are we playing them? Are we playing them in Pittsburgh?
Well, the last game was in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, but then things have been so weird. What with the COVID?
The COVID.
Let's see. That's week 3.
I'm not sure where they're playing. I mean, it doesn't matter. We still need to kick their butts.
Yeah, we still need to kick their butts. But I think that we haven't lost to them at home in since the 40s. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, something ridiculous like that. Yeah.
So if we're playing them at home, we have a good chance of being 5-0.
Yeah.
But we don't want to jinx anything.
See, I never know if it goes Steelers, and then the next team is where they're supposed to be playing. Yeah, Steelers versus Browns.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think that means that it's at the Browns.
Okay.
In Cleveland.
Well, we'll be watching the game.
Yeah.
I know we're going to be watching the game. Where we're going to be watching the game, I don't know.
Yeah.
We have very limited options in Playa. So we have Game Pass. You can get Game Pass in Mexico for like $250 a year, which is like the real meal deal.
Right.
Because you can watch all the games, the past games. You can watch current games, that have been recorded. And so like a couple times we've missed live games, and then we don't listen to anything, and then we come home and we watch it on Game Pass. You can watch, all the past games. They have like all kinds of commentary. We can watch any game we want, not
lots
just
of interviews.
Yeah. It's great. It's $250 a year.
Is it $250?
And here in Mexico, you can get that.
Yeah. I think the NFL ticket in the States is like $800
to get the ticket at home.
I think so.
To be able to watch it at home.
Yeah.
And then there's like the Tequila Barrel is one air conditioned bar. It's a sports bar, but the food is terrible.
The food is unbelievably
It's fun
bad.
to watch the game there, but the food is just the worst.
Last time it kind of smelled.
And then the bar did, the little back area.
The back area was kind of musty.
Yeah. Well, it's like there's a lot of COVID in there, probably.
Probably a lot of COVID.
I don't know. They aren't really great about the social distancing and all that stuff. But and then the other place, that's the only place we've been to watch the game, because the other places are not really sports bars. The other sports bar that was really nice is closed down still.
Right.
It probably isn't going to reopen.
Probably. I guess you can go to the Boston, but that's far away for us.
Yeah. So we'll probably watch it at home.
Yeah. Well, I got my special Steelers underwear that I need to wear, so I get to watch the game in my Steelers underwear.
Well, now you have a lucky shirt.
And a lucky shirt.
That shirt that you wore for the last 2 games when you won is now your lucky shirt.
And I can't wash it.
It's the most yellow shirt I've ever seen.
It's pretty damn yellow. It's an interesting color that they chose.
Yeah, it's a yellow goldy kind of thing.
Yeah, I think that if you've seen I think we posted pictures of me on Facebook with it.
Yeah, but you were you had your Steeler shirt on with your swim trunks.
Your
orange flowered. Swim trunks.
Not a good look.
You're like, I totally need some black trunks.
I need some black trunks because I look like I escaped from the loony bin.
Well, you look like you have very eclectic taste.
Eclectic.
But you're a fan, so it's like you can wear your Steeler shirt with whatever you want.
Yeah.
And we were at the resort, so I mean, come on, you're gonna have your trunks on.
Yeah, you gotta have your trunks. You gotta have your trunks on.
Yeah.
Of course.
But just don't get Steeler trunks, please.
No,
okay.
no. I saw a pair of that. That original. Not the original penguin, but that little, the penguin guy.
Oh yeah. I like their stuff.
I saw a pair of, black ones. So they're kind of cool.
Yeah, they're just solid black.
I think they're black with like little diamonds.
Like white diamonds?
No, like 2 different colored black.
Oh.
Like a satiny diamond on a flat black. I think.
Well, I like their stuff, so they're probably cute. They're not real long, are they?
No.
I don't like.
No, they don't have long ones.
Okay, they're all this.
Yeah,
nice.
They're all little Cabana Boy trunks like you like.
I know. They're not Cabana Boy.
Cabana Boy.
They're like the old James Bond. They're like the Sean Connery swim trunks. Always liked his swim trunks. And you're built like Sean Connery, so they look really good on you. They look really good on you.
I am not built like Sean Connery, but thank you very much.
I look at other guys around the pool and I just shake my head and I'm like, poor guys. They're still wearing those trunks from like 1985.
Yeah, well, it makes them happy. I like my little trunks because I have a couple requirements.
Yeah.
They have to have pockets.
Yeah.
And they have to have one pocket that I can close where stuff isn't going to fall out of
like
it.
With a zipper.
With a zipper or something like that.
Something like that.
And
those work.
And I like them to have a fly.
Yeah.
For obvious reasons. So, and all my 3 trunks qualify. They meet that criteria.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
And who picked them?
You did. You did.
I'm like, those big long trunks have got to go. Well, you look really cute. Anyway.
Thank you.
We're updating our beachwear.
Yes, we're updating our. Well, it's kind of I wear T-shirts so much they start getting worn out.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean, I kind of try to stay on top of it, and at the same time, it's like you're locked in. You're working all the time. You're not supposed to be really going out that much.
Yeah.
So you at least want to brighten up your day by wearing something kind of fun.
Yeah.
When you can.
I like that.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
I know. You have a nice collection of shirts and T-shirts. Why not? You have a good taste.
Thank you. So do you.
Thanks, Andy. So go Steelers.
Go Steelers. So.
But we're going to have to upgrade our Steeler gear coming up here.
Well, if we could ever get any of that stuff shipped from China, we're going to be in.
I know. Well, I shopped at the
that
NFL
city.
shop, and they're still having problems getting my stuff here.
Yeah, what's up? I guess it's because it's the middle of the season.
Yeah, and probably because everybody's staying home and not being able to go to games, they're probably buying even more merch than ever.
They're spending their game money on merch.
Yeah, I would bet that's the case. So anyway, well,
yeah, because you can't even go to a bar and watch the game, so all their bar money is going to merch too.
Yeah, that's true.
Well,
in a lot of cities,
unless it's a restaurant. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. You go to Charlie Brown's, they have food, so you can go to
Yeah,
there.
I know. We miss Charlie Brown's. We used to go with our friends in San Antonio to watch the Spurs.
Yeah, food was good.
At Charlie Brown's, and their food was really good.
Food was really good. Yeah.
And it was a good time.
Yeah.
You just had to get there early and get your seats.
Right.
Because there were a lot of regulars.
Regulars who would not move from their spots, regardless.
And they would save spots.
Well, yeah, because they were all smokers.
Yeah.
So they'd save their spot and then go smoke half a pack of cigarettes, take 9 hours,
Yeah.
and then expected their spot to be back when they come back to the bar. And you're like, well, can we have this seat? And they're like, oh, you don't understand.
Yeah, for until something else comes open.
Oh, Billy pays for half the rent here, how much he comes here. It's like,
That's true.
Then you should have a separate area for him called. You have
they did. It was called
the
his
bar.
seat at the bar.
It's called the seat at the bar. You'd have alcoholic row somewhere and just put his ass over there.
But didn't they have little name plaques? No, that was another bar.
No, they didn't have that.
But if you went early and you got your seats, you were good.
Yeah.
And we did. We normally got there early enough. So anyway, go Steelers. We'll be watching. They are talking about already moving the Super Bowl back because these games are being postponed and moved.
Yeah, people get sick.
Because of teams not being able to play, getting, switching out bye weeks. That's eventually going to run out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because they added a game tonight for the Titans.
Yeah. So they're talking about moving the Super Bowl back already, so that might not even happen in February.
Here's a nightmare for you.
What?
Move a Super Bowl. Isn't that something that would just make you if you're an event planner?
If anybody can do it, the NFL can.
Yeah.
If anybody has money to throw at that problem, the NFL does.
It'll make you wake up and just, bust out, break into some kind of more than hives. I don't even know what it would take. You just go absolutely bananas. I wanted to check to see if we see if a couple teams here that I wanted to make sure lost.
Because I wonder if for the NFL, if the advertising is even more valuable because less people are in the stands and more people are at home watching the game on television, which they're watching the commercials, who they are the target market.
Yeah, well, it's a bonanza for advertisers.
Yeah,
right?
that's what I'm saying.
I mean, that's an absolute.
So I don't know if the NFL is losing any money.
So what commercials do you see? Insurance.
Yeah.
Trucks.
Yeah.
Or cars.
Beer.
A little bit of beer, not as much as before. Pizza.
Lots of pizza.
Wings. Banks? No, mostly insurance.
Insurance. Everybody wants you to buy insurance.
Yeah.
You're going to need that insurance.
You're going to need that insurance. Anyway, what about all those people who got their... I mean, we at USAA, if we had car insurance, we would have gotten a lot of our car insurance back, supposedly.
Yeah, but we didn't have to pay it, so that's even better.
I wonder if that was that was like most people were getting the same treatment. Probably.
So we haven't owned a car in three years. Ever since we've been here, over 3 years now. Over 3 years. And
Buccaneers lost, by the way.
Huh?
The Buccaneers lost. That's why I was checking.
Yeah, I don't care about them.
Well, I do.
And all the money we spend on transfers and Ubers and taxis and everything.
We're still way below.
We're still like way ahead on that game. But in Texas, in San Antonio, you can't get away with not having a car.
I mean, you can, but you'd be weird.
Yeah,
it would be really.
It's weird and it's difficult.
It's super stressful.
Because like even from our house, how far would you have to walk to go to the bus stop? It would be quite a ways. And then we looked at it. How long it would take you to get downtown from the bus?
Oh yeah, forever.
Yeah.
It was forever. It was
like an hour and a half or something like that.
It was a mile and a half to the bus stop.
Yeah. And then it was another hour and a half to get downtown when it was a 20-minute drive. So, I mean, you can't. In Texas, you have to. But here, why
is there no bus on Blanco? Remember there's no bus on Blanco?
Because they don't want people coming into the neighborhood.
Or was it? No, sorry, not Blanco. It was Northwest Military.
Yeah. Or Huebner. There was like maybe one or two bus stops on Huebner, but not very many.
No, there was no bus on Huebner.
Okay. So we had to go to like 1604.
Or you had to go all the way down to Blanco.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy times.
Yeah.
But things are good in Playa.
Yeah. What's going on? What's new and notable? Everything seems to be
opening back up.
Opening at like the 70%, maybe more?
Yeah, I think, everything that's going to open back up, I think is open.
Oh, you think that's what it is? Mm-hmm. So that's sad.
I know. But it's
the bars aren't open yet.
Are there bars here?
Yes, and they're not allowed, like the monsoon, for example.
Oh, is that why the monsoon isn't open?
That's why the monsoon's not open.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it has a bar, but I thought of that more as a bar restaurant.
No, it's a bar. It was a bar that's part of a hotel, but I don't think it's the hotel.
They served food. Remember, they always brought out little appetizers.
Yeah, but they didn't sell food. They had hookah and booze.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we were just there for the booze.
Yeah. So,
hookah's a thing that's really kind of got a little foothold going on here.
That's gross.
But you see it around. I don't know if it's going to last.
I don't know why anybody would look for the opportunity to pump their lungs full of chemicals. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, Andy, but you're over 50.
I am.
Talk to me back when you were 16 or 25 or.
Hookah. Is this going to make me popular with the girls? Oh, so popular, sir. Did you call me sir? Take my money. Take all my money.
You're all snarky. I don't know why anybody wants to pump their lungs full of. How many cigarettes were you smoking back in the day? One or two.
Let's just say it was a different time. Surgeon General wasn't really sure.
Well, it wasn't 1940.
Surgeon General was, the guy doesn't.
Everybody wasn't on the bandwagon with the Surgeon General yet.
So, let's just say that I behaved irresponsibly in my youth.
Well, I mean, that's what the youth of today is doing as well, because that's, youth is wasted on the young. That's what they've always said.
So we got the
Playa del Carmen's opening back up.
Beaches are filling up again.
Yeah, and so in the morning when I go out and ride, it's busier than I've seen it ever since we've been back here in March.
Okay.
More people out and about.
Right.
More people just doing their thing.
Mm-hmm.
More people on the streets. The hurricane season, I think, is dying down.
Hopefully.
I think that the weather's gonna kind of, what do you call it? Kind of level out.
Level out, yeah.
And not be so crazy and sporadic. We had that tropical storm and hurricane back to back, 1 week, less than a week. So people. Last time we spoke, it was it was the next morning the hurricane made landfall. That's right.
Yeah.
So we did our last live stream
last Tuesday.
The night Delta was hitting.
Yeah.
So we signed off around 7:30, and Delta hit at
5:30.
5:30 a.m.
I hit at 5. The power went out at 5:30. So, yeah, it was. I mean, I've never been through anything like that before. It's crazy.
It was your first hurricane, and I never even realized that until it was all over, and I heard you mention to somebody on the phone, yeah, that was my first hurricane.
Yeah,
and I was like, oh, wow.
Been through a lot of storms.
You've been through so much in your life.
Yes.
I never thought about a hurricane being like...
First one?
Yeah.
It was, yeah, I mean, it was, I don't think it was quite 100 mile an hour. No, it was over 100 mile an hour winds by the time it touched down, but I mean, it sounded like it. It was crazy. All the trees were whipping around. I took a peek outside, and
yeah,
it was nuts.
All the palm trees, well, not the ones on this side of our condominiums, but on the opposite side, it's like a horseshoe, right? So the hurricane whips on the opposite side. The palm trees really bad. All the palm trees that were like up like this are now like down like this. They're all like all the prongs are just
droopy
down. They're gonna have to cut all those off. They won't come back.
They won't come back. They'll eventually fall off on their own.
Well, they gotta cut them down because there's people.
It's gonna hit one of those kids. It's gonna hit one of them kids in the baby Navy. And
yeah, you don't even realize how big and heavy they are until you see one on the ground and you're like, dang. They're huge. Yeah. They're like maybe 10 feet long off the tree, and very heavy. So you can't have those just falling off.
No, that's not good for anybody.
The coconuts either.
Yeah, that's good. Not good for anybody. The coconuts too.
Yeah, well, they're good about bringing the coconuts down, but they're going to have to cut a lot of these prawns down, and they won't have new shoots until next spring. They're just going to be like bald trees.
Well, also it was notable that very little got broken here.
Yeah, nothing.
Nothing.
Like, except for the dirty glass, right? Because all the leaves and
salt
everything got stuck to all the glass around the exterior.
Yeah.
Otherwise, nothing.
Yeah, it was nothing at all. I mean, we got some flooding. We lost power. So we lost power until
noon. So from 5 a.m. until noon. My battery backup failed. That was the worst.
I have two battery backups, the one that powers the modem and the one that powers the router, and the one that powers the router. I turned it off before the hurricane so that it would save the battery, knowing the power was going to go out. And as soon as the power was out, and the next morning I turned it on and it wouldn't turn on. So
you were out at work for half a day.
I was out of work for half a day.
So, which was
not bad.
I know, but still, it's like you planned for that. You had your battery backups,
Two of
them. When I got out of bed, your face was just like, "Oh my God, you're not even going to believe this."
And then the power to the modem, the backup to the modem eventually ran out of juice.
Yeah.
And it went out. So,
but everything was back up and running by noon. Even though we had a 3-day contingency plan for water and food, and 3 to 7 days. So we didn't even need it. But a lot of people around in our area, further inland, went until midnight or so before they got their power back. And then some people further inland and further north in Cancun, where it really hit hard, they were out of power for like 3 days.
3 days. But then our housekeeper didn't lose power at all.
Yeah.
So
it just depended on a lot of things, I guess. But Cancun, a lot of you guys have been to Cancun in the hotel zone, where all the resorts are on that strip of land in front of Cancun, in front of the lagoon. They evacuated every single resort and hotel on that strip. So there were, thousands of people.
Yeah, they got moved out. They got moved into shelters.
Yeah, shelters. Or one of my friends' daughter got moved into the Hard Rock Cafe, into the conference or the convention center at the Hard Rock Cafe. So they put
them on cots and
they were sleeping on lounge chairs.
Yeah.
But it's like when it's dangerous outside, you're thankful to have whatever you have.
You want to keep your eyes on everybody. That's the thing. Is that you don't want strays going out and whatever trying to surf or who knows what the fuck.
Taking selfies with the
star. Yeah.
But but everybody was safe, and we got up the next morning and walked all the area here on the coastline, and there was one vendor whose stand had a tree blown over on it, And that was like the worst damage really we saw.
Yeah, that was it.
Was that one stand that was crushed by a tree, and then everything else was just littered with like branches and leaves. And there was some flooding, but not so deep that we couldn't like get across it. And that was it. By the next morning, it was like
pretty much back to normal. So weird. It was the strongest hurricane to hit this area in known memory.
Yeah.
So go figure. I guess it's a pretty safe in terms of hurricanes to be here.
Oh yeah, this place is. So yeah, we were fortunate, and even all the people north of us were fortunate.
Yeah.
Where it actually hit, and then it went across the Gulf and hit Louisiana. And I don't know if everybody there was as fortunate.
No, some people died.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sad.
So.
Yeah.
Bad weather. It's hurricane season, but that's what I'm wondering about, here in Playa, if that's kind of
blown out.
Yeah.
So to speak.
But I'm not sure what the season is here, if it ends at the end of October, but I'm kind of thinking.
I think it's supposed to be like, supposed to end like mid-November or so.
Okay. So we have a little bit more.
I know that by the time the sharks come,
yeah,
the weather's really nice.
Yeah.
That's the way it usually works.
That's November.
That's November.
No, end of November.
Yeah. Mid-November.
And I'm going on a shark dive this year.
You're going to go?
Yeah.
You're going to go on that one?
I've already been, yeah.
You already been on like 4 shark dives.
No, I've been on dives where I've seen sharks, and that's only been 3. That's only 3 times. That's what my brother asked me. He's like, aren't you scared of sharks? And I was like, I've seen them, but they're not man-eaters.
They're not man-eaters. They don't have the guts.
But the sharks that I've seen are only like 6 feet long.
Well, that one bull shark you saw was big.
Well, I can't tell, I don't have good judgment in distance in the water and like sizing things up or whatever.
Well, you can tell by the remora, because the remora are like that big.
Yeah.
So when the shark is like 5 times that big, the sharks are getting to be bigger.
Oh, okay. So how big was that shark, you think?
That was I think that shark was like, it was good size. Like, I'd say like 7.5 feet.
Okay. Still not big enough for me to be afraid.
Not as big as the ones that you'll see on November.
Yeah,
the ones you see
that's
November,
what I'm talking about.
8 feet, 9 feet.
Yeah. That gets to be big enough where that'll eat on you.
And fat.
Yeah.
So it's like a big animal, big animal.
Yeah. Just because they're preggers doesn't mean they lost their girl power.
That's right. They got lots of girl power down there. So.
But it is. It's a pregnant bull shark. That's where the bull sharks come to hang out until it's time for them to birth, and they go into the mangroves and give birth. But they just hang out in this area for a while, and they're not feeding or anything.
Yeah, they are.
Are they?
I think so.
I don't know. I don't think they are. I mean, I think they're hanging out. I know some of those
they feed them.
Dive shops feed them, but I don't think they're going there to look for food.
I have no idea.
Mean, they're not going to turn it down.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I don't.
But they're not going to be chasing anything.
So
I hope.
Yeah. So I mean, you'll see a dozen of them.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited about it, and I think I'm working up enough nerve to be able to go do that. And what is it? 90 feet is kind of a deep dive.
Yeah,
right?
It's 90. I think 91 feet is where the rope is. Okay. But you just go and you hold on to the rope.
Yeah.
The thing is that the current can be a little what? You'll go down there and there's current. There's not a lot of current, but you're looking to stay put, so there's no drifting. So what you'll find yourself doing is holding onto the rope, and you feel like you're getting kind of jerked around a little bit.
Right.
So you have that, and you want to hold onto the rope because you'll get carried away if you don't hold onto the rope. So that's one thing.
Well, do they do the thing where they drop you so that you will drift until you get down to your stopping point? Or are you expected to do you go down a rope?
No, it's not down a rope. It's a free descent.
And so they drop you off in the current to where you can go. Well, you will just drift until your stopping point theoretically.
Yes, but for some reason I always thought that I've been dropped right on top of it. I don't know. Maybe it was I was off by like maybe I don't know, like maybe 60 feet up current. And then you drop down. Because
90 feet is deep. I mean, it's going to take you a minute to get down there.
Yeah, it takes a minute to get down there. then you just hold on to the rope. And that's the thing, is that you're holding on to the rope. So once you're holding on to the rope, you're kind of only facing one way.
Yeah.
But there's stuff all happening all around you, and you want to see everything. So you got to kind of hand over hand and get yourself turned around, and you got all the equipment, so you're going to feel kind of janky.
Yeah.
So that's about it. Then you'll be surprised a few times by how close those sharks get.
You just need a camera on a swivel.
Right.
Up here. That's what you need.
Yeah. You need to be a crap.
Yeah, you just go. It just spins around 360. Yep. I don't know. We could probably make something like that.
Probably.
But things in Playa are good. They're picking up.
Yeah.
They're so good in Playa that we've decided to extend our stay here.
Yeah.
I don't know if we talked about that last time. But we're extending our stay. Our plan was to be here until February.
Yeah.
So we signed a lease that would bring us. Are we frozen?
No, we're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
We signed a lease that would bring us to February 2021, and we signed that when we got here in March of 2020.
Yeah.
So for us, that was going to be a long sit-down
stay.
period. Yeah. So now it's just looking like borders are not opening back up.
Yeah.
Nothing is like moving very fast as far as being able to freely travel.
Get around, yeah.
And so we're like, well, let's just go ahead and commit to another 6 months past that February.
Mm-hmm.
So that would put us in September 2021.
Right.
Which now is like a year stay here, a year from now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So we've been here 6 months. We're going to extend past our current commitment from February to September. So from here, we'll be here another year. And we're like, well, we want to go to places like Mexico City, Vancouver, and, of course, go see our family. But it's like, we're just going to do that as the opportunity arises, as we can travel.
Yeah, because Canada's not going to let us in, and we're not going to go endanger our parents, until there's a vaccine.
We're not going to go to the States. We might go to Mexico City, but Mexico City is still in a bad way.
Yeah. Yeah, Mexico City is in a bad way, and it's very populated, and all that other stuff. So we're, I don't know. Like the rest of the world, we're kind of we're going to have to wait and see, right? Let me just check this real quick.
Okay.
I think.
Are we?
No, we're good. We're still bright. It's just this computer for some reason is not bringing up the thing.
So things are going to imply we know nobody's going to be able to come and see us or going to commit to coming and seeing us over Thanksgiving or even Christmas this year. We're okay with that. Yeah. We're starting to make our own plans. But also it's our 20th anniversary here in November. So we're trying to think like what we can do for fun for that. So we have Thanksgiving, anniversary, and Christmas. We're trying to figure out what to do here in Playa, or at least in this area. And then maybe next year in 2021, if things start to relax, people can come and visit, or we can go and visit them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's just kind of, anyway. The whole not being able to, because we were thinking, it's like, well, maybe we can just go to Europe, and it's like, well, no, Europe's not going to let us in.
I know, that's what we originally thought. We're like, well, for our anniversary, let's just go to Europe. Let's just go to London for like a week or two, and then we start looking into travel restrictions. It's like, we can't do that.
Oh wow, they're not going to let us in.
They'll let us in, maybe, and then we'll have to quarantine for 14 days. And that's when it really started dawning on us. It's like, nothing is happening right now. We're not going anywhere.
We can go to the States, can't see our family.
Yeah.
So Mike Bowling and Enid stopped by to say hello. Hello.
Hi, guys. Hello. Mike, I haven't seen you in forever and a day.
Yep.
Enid, I see you on Facebook and Instagram. Always love reading your posts. Mike, I hope you're doing well, you and Deanna and the fam. Everybody's staying COVID free.
Hook 'em horns. So we're gonna just sort of, I guess, kind of be here.
Yeah.
And
for the foreseeable future.
If there's any uncertainty here in Mexico, it's like twice as uncertain in South America, right?
Oh,
so, there's that, and I think Costa Rica closed its borders, and
yeah, I mean,
Here's
there's
what we got.
there isn't anywhere to go, honestly, and so we're here, and so
Yeah.
we've just decided to extend our commitment until September 2021.
Mm-hmm.
We're still welcoming visitors if anybody wants to come. That's what I keep telling my family.
Right. If anybody,
We're open.
yeah, I'm just waiting for that vaccine.
So anyway, that's what's going on in Playa. Things are looking good. Weather's been great since Delta, and things are getting back to normal slowly but surely.
Yeah.
We're still in yellow for now, depending on who you ask, but
Right.
we're still in yellow. And they're still open to visitors and all the resorts and whatnot.
Trying to think if there's anything else about Playa that we need to cover.
I think we're good.
All right. Okay, so what else? We finished our second 48-hour fast.
Yes.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. Is that what you wanted to talk about?
Sure.
Yeah, okay.
It's on the agenda.
So we're doing this thing, our intermittent fasting, and we're adding an extra full fast day on Monday. So from Sunday, our last meal was Sunday dinner.
Sunday around 5.
And then we didn't eat our next meal until today
Tuesday.
Today at 2. Something like that.
So did you eat at 2? Because I ate at noon. I only lasted 44 hours. I didn't last the full 48 hours.
Oh, you were close enough. Oh, he says, we'll grab Michael Singer and come dive next spring. There you go.
Yay! I love it.
Yep, you got to do it.
Group dive.
That'll be awesome.
Not very many better places to dive than
we'll
here.
have a great time.
So, yeah, it's great.
We're going to put you in a cavern.
Don't scare him.
No. So we didn't eat. You had 44 hours. That's a lot of hours.
Yeah. Well, so from Sunday evening to Tuesday afternoon, it was 44 hours. I was shooting for 48. But I did have 2 workout sessions in that time period. I had a workout session Monday morning, and then I had a workout session this morning.
Mm-hmm.
And then by the time noon hit, I was just like, I'm not making it any. I hit that wall.
Right.
I'm like, I'm not making it any further than this, and I have to have something because I burned through. I don't even know how many calories, right?
Yeah.
And I just felt myself hit that wall. So I ate at noon. I ate steak and guacamole. That was my fast break.
Good meal. Yeah.
It was really good. And that ribeye is really good. We get good ribeye here.
Mm-hmm.
But that's as much as I could do was 44. And I think, and you probably don't want to hear this, but I think my ultimate goal was that 72-hour
I think
fast.
you're crazy. I think, well, I mean, not crazy, but that sounds like a...
Well, you're the one that started with the fast.
Yeah, that's true.
So right now we do fasting where we eat our 1 meal a day at 4.
Mm-hmm.
And then we might have a little snack
We have a
like
window.
before bedtime, like a shake or something like that. And then, the window.
Mm-hmm.
And then we won't eat again until the next day at 4. So we've been doing that for a few months.
Yeah, a few months.
Yeah. But we did it before for months and months.
Right.
But we've been back on it a few months. And then we just decided to start in on this 48-hour fast. So we did it last Monday, and it was horrible. Horrible.
Yeah.
And then this time it was a little easier, right? Was it a little easier?
Well, except that I had that bout of insomnia. Because Mike Bowling says we look great, and he says he fasted for about 8 hours. That's his record.
Yeah, 8 hours.
You mean like when you're asleep, Mike?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we just started reading up on all the benefits of fasting, and it's pretty fascinating. And so, we've been kind of experimenting with it.
Yeah.
Well, what are the benefits of fasting?
It's supposed to, trigger this thing called autophagy, which is your body's like garbage collection thing, where it goes and it grabs all the
Bad cells.
all the bad cells and grabs them and
Or the bad parts of the cells.
Yeah, the detritus,
Mm-hmm.
all that stuff, and scoops it up and it gets rid of that. Does that? It also takes your insulin level all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. So that's good because that keeps you inflammation down, which is great, right? And all the other bad effects of insulin. So there's that. The other one is that it, there's that. Oh, if you're not in ketosis, it puts you into ketosis, which is great.
It boosts your immune system.
I just feel better.
Yeah.
It's weird. I'm hungry, but I feel better.
Yeah. Well, my workouts feel better on an empty stomach. And I've always known that, like the workout feels better on an empty stomach, but I never would have thought that I could I worked out on Monday, fasted all day, and then got up Tuesday morning and went to swim training. That's like, I never would have believed that I could do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like to wake up on Tuesday and be able to go swim, like I would never think that would
nuts.
be possible,
Yeah.
but it feels good to do it. Now afterwards, after about a few hours after that, then I started to really like crash.
Yeah. You start to feel it.
Yeah. Then I could really feel it. And then I ate and then I slept.
Yeah.
I was like, eat and go to sleep. And then when I woke up, I had lost like 3 pounds from yesterday. But last week, I didn't see the real results of the fast until Wednesday morning.
The next day, right?
Wednesday morning. So all of that has to pass. And then Wednesday morning when I got up, I had my new low weight.
Well, I don't know. Because I lost like a pound, which is...
Yeah, but you're not going to see your full results of the fast until tomorrow morning.
All right.
So what you're saying is you don't want to fast?
No, I love it. No, I don't. I think fasting is fine. I'm just. What was I going to say?
You don't want to do the 76 hours with me.
I'll do it.
Well, we have to plan for it because
there would be one cranky podcast. I mean, live stream. I tell you that much. It's gonna be one cranky live stream because we'll not have eaten for 2 days. They're gonna be like, save us, save us. This lunatic is holding us hostage.
I think we'll have to no, we won't be able to work or anything. We just have to go into a hut on the beach and just stay there for 72 hours.
I'm not going into a hut with you, not having eaten for 48 hours.
But I don't get hangry.
Sure. I think we're traveling into parts unknown at this point. It's like one couple enters, one single leaves. That's not a recipe for success.
Who's gonna make it out? Who knows? You'll have to stay tuned.
I think, hey Dar, I think we should take a nap. She's like, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm just gonna go in with a pile of books. I mean, I don't even know honestly what that looks like. But, I keep reading all these articles about the benefit of exercising while you're fasting, and so I just am hanging on to that hope. But, I mean, I got new low weight last Wednesday, so there's something to that.
I'm just making fun. I am a believer in the benefits of fasting too, and just intermittent fasting in general and the extended fast. I think that it's good because it shows that you can have mind over matter and all that other good shit.
Yeah, but I want a new low weight.
Yes.
I don't want to exercise my willpower because I have that in spades.
I don't, and I need to get down to what is it, 164? 164.
What is your goal weight? 164?
Yeah, 165. 164.
Well, you're only like 11 pounds from there.
Yeah, 11 pounds.
Totally do that.
Well, it's hard to get to.
Well, not if you have the willpower.
Not if you have the willpower. Stop eating. It's like right now I just ate and I'm hungry. So
I'm so sorry.
So there's your willpower. Okay, so we did the fast.
So sorry. I know you suffer so much. I know you do, baby. I am so sorry. I don't like to see that. I'm going to feed you as soon as this live stream is over.
Mike Bowling says, wow, 164, good luck. Yeah, no kidding.
Well, he's at 176 right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. What gave you the 164 number?
All those tables that the government tells us we need to look at.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the U.S. government's probably like the most lenient one. You don't want to go look at like the Asian charts.
No, the Asian chart says I need to be 156, but I don't think they know how to do the thing for people who are 6 feet tall.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Well, I just did my BMI calculation again this week, and I'm like, I'm right in the healthy zone.
Well, there you go.
I'm right in the healthy zone. But I'm like, I still want to drive it down because I want wiggle room.
Yeah.
I want wiggle room, and I don't want to see that up and up and up and up anymore.
Well, I don't want to start buying little boy clothes, but anyway.
You're never going to buy little boy clothes.
No.
You're too tall.
Yeah, that's true.
They don't have a tall and skinny store.
They don't have tall, skinny. I guess they probably do, actually.
I've never seen one.
Really, I don't know.
It's big and tall.
Big and tall.
Not skinny and tall. That's weird.
Yeah.
But I guess your shorts just get shorter and shorter.
The shorts get shorter. I don't know
how it works.
I'm not going to dwell on it. This is not going to become a problem.
Yeah. Well, last week was harder than this week. This week was a little easier, even though you did have your insomnia. You did get a nap in today, so I mean,
Bless
after work, you were able to, get some R&R before the live stream.
Yes.
But my biggest diet challenge is getting enough protein.
Yeah.
Every day. That's mine.
Yeah. For me, getting enough protein is not that bad because I like to put that whey protein in my shake. So just put it in until you make the macros. But I eat a lot of protein anyway.
Yeah.
Just because I prefer it.
Well, you're able to eat more food than I am.
Yes.
So I'm supposed to be eating. So my swim coach was like, if you want to be an elite swimmer, which I never said that I did. But
his words, not mine.
If you want to be an elite swimmer, you're going to have to eat more protein.
Right.
You need to be eating 60 to 70 grams of protein a day, he's telling me. And I'm just like, I can't even eat that much food. That's like 2 big chicken breasts.
Right.
I can eat 1 chicken breast. I can't eat 2 chicken breasts, right? But chicken breast has like a lot of protein compared to the other meats, so I would have to eat a lot more of any other meat to get that kind of protein.
How many eggs is it? It's like 8 eggs.
Yeah. I mean, what can I
eggs.
eat? I can eat like 3 eggs at a meal. And because we're only eating 1 meal a day, that means I have to eat it all at 1 meal.
Well, that whey protein goes down real easy.
Well, and that's what I have to be doing is getting the protein powders into my. I mean, I don't know if that's the equivalent.
It's the same shit.
Body.
Yeah.
If your body processes it the same way.
Well, there's lots of different kinds of proteins.
Yeah, the one that I use is a collagen protein.
Right.
To help my skin.
Yes.
I need more collagen.
Collagen? Use a collagen?
Collagen for my skin.
It's a collagen.
I need more collagen. So I've been taking collagen protein, but I don't know if that's the equivalent to a whey protein as far as muscle building. I don't know. I'm in uncharted territory at this point. I'm trying to figure it out.
Collagen and then.
But they're both proteins.
Casein is what's in the. Oh, Deanna says hi. Hi, Deanna. Miss you tons.
Hi, Deanna. Halloween's coming up. I wonder what everybody in San Antonio is doing for Halloween.
Deanna's going to come up with something cool.
I know. You guys are going to a cool Halloween party. We're not going to be there.
Well, we're going to a cool Halloween party.
Yeah, but it's not going to be the same. We're not going to be with our friends.
No, we're going to be with a bunch of strangers. Strangers in costumes.
I know. Anyway, happy Halloween, you guys, if we don't see you before.
Yeah.
Or talk to you before.
Send pictures.
Yes.
So, I don't know. That's a very good question because whey protein is only like one kind of protein also.
Yeah, and then I'm taking collagen protein just because for skin, but...
Where's Patrick when you need him?
Are they... Who?
Patrick.
Yeah, we should ask Patrick.
Yeah.
So if you're in San Antonio, make sure you go to
WTF.
WTF barbecue.
Right. No, but he knows all about
I know, but you just made me think of their barbecue business. And,
it's another thing we don't get.
Oh my God, if you could just bring your truck down here to Playa del Carmen because there is no good barbecue, obviously.
No.
So just come on down.
Right.
We'll hook you up with the whole expat community down here. They'll all want good barbecue.
Oh, yeah, because people don't know what barbecue is. I think, hey,
We
I'm
try
sure there are a
every
couple
new
of them.
barbecue place here, and they're all like,
Yeah. Still the best
the
is here at
worst.
home.
yeah, still the best at home. So the protein question.
That's a big challenge.
I'm taking powdered protein that's collagen protein. You're taking powdered protein that's whey protein.
Yeah.
Are they the same?
But
If I need 60 to 70 grams of protein a day and I'm getting 30 of them from powder, is that okay? I mean, I don't know. Help us, Patrick.
you're our only
Help
hope.
us, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
You're our only hope. Okay, so that's your challenge, getting enough protein.
Getting enough protein is really hard. Yeah.
My challenge is being able to eat properly when we're not in the house.
Oh, yeah. When we're going to resorts.
Going to resorts.
Out and eat.
All-inclusive resorts, and all they do is like lay out the food of varying degrees of quality. So some resorts are easier to resist than others, but
Yeah.
like going to the Hilton, the food's all good.
Yeah.
So,
Well, this was the compromise we made when we went to the Hilton last weekend, all day Saturday, all day Sunday.
yes.
Because it's not only all you can eat food, but it's all you can eat drink.
Right.
So it's like our commitment was to eat enough so that if we're drinking, we're going to be okay.
Yeah.
Our drinking isn't going to outweigh our eating. So the goal was to just eat as many times as we want, but eat on the diet, which
Yes.
means low carb.
Right. And many times as we wanted, but stick to the diet.
Yeah. So like for breakfast, it was omelets and eggs and bacon, and we did really good.
Oh,
We
yeah.
had that little chicken dish, which is odd for breakfast, but it was good protein, so
Yeah.
we ate it.
And then room service.
We did room service for lunch.
Just order a bunch of shit and eat the stuff you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like you can have a hamburger and then take the bun off and eat the
Yeah.
meat. And then dinner was really good. We
Dinner's
ate
really
Maria
good.
Marie, which
Yep.
is their restaurant there.
Had lamb chops.
Yeah, they brought them like 3 nice lamb chops. They were beautiful.
Yeah.
I had like a shrimp scampi dish with just the shrimp, and
Oh,
we
but
ate
that
really
wine.
well.
Oh, wow, that wine. Whoo.
The wine is bad. Don't
Yeah.
get the wine. But we brought our own wine.
Yeah, we brought our own wine. So yeah, so no, we did well, and that's
Yeah,
the thing
and then we would drink because you can't drink the wine there. We drank the mojitos.
mojitos no sugar.
So yeah, mojitos no sugar. So it was the crumpled up
Mint leaves.
and lime, and then they'd add the rum and the club soda,
Yeah.
and it was really
It was really
good.
good, yeah.
So that was like our little poolside drink.
I think I actually lost weight. I lost pound and a half.
Being there,
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
And then they had a room service filet mignon, and I didn't have that one, but you really liked it.
Couple
You
times.
actually got it twice.
Yeah.
You got it once one day and once the next day.
Good. It was a nice piece of filet, and and it came on a bed of mashed potatoes, but they weren't any good, so I just kind of pushed them aside.
Yeah,
So,
you were like, don't need it.
don't need it.
No,
So,
we did really well, which we did a lot better than the last time we were at the Hilton.
Yeah. Well, I drank a lot of water this time, so that I think
Yeah.
helped. We kept on having them bring bottles of water to the room.
Yeah, we did. Like, bring more. The guy got on the phone and was like, dos botellas de, and I was like, no, ocho.
Ocho.
Ocho botellas de agua, por favor.
And then they brought 10,
Yeah.
and we drank them all.
So just staying hydrated is important because you're out in the pool and in the sun, and then just eating well on the diet, and we did good.
Yeah.
But it's all practice, right? And then,
Yes.
Because the last time we were there, we did so poorly. We came home and we're like, okay, well, what's our lessons learned? What are we going to do better next time? And then we went and executed that.
Yeah. No, but perfect. Perfect. Had a great time.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And came home Sunday. Oh, we watched the game there.
Watched the game there, which is awesome. We had, they had them bring us drinks, and they didn't
Espumoso. We were drinking Espumoso and
Espumoso.
watching. Yeah, we were like watching the game and getting
on our tablet.
Yeah, served Espumoso. So, but
speaking
that's
of which-
difficult. Or what?
Oh, I'm just saying that
yeah.
it's almost time for the the iPad Air is coming out soon.
Oh yeah, you're getting one.
Yeah, I'm getting one.
I'm excited for you. And then you're gonna need an iPhone and get off of that Android kick you've been
I'm
on.
very excited because there's an iPhone Mini coming out.
Yes, I saw that.
So that's going to be.
Is that what you're getting?
I think that's.
But what about with your big fingers? Are you maybe like?
I'm either getting the Mini or I'm getting the biggest one they have.
Okay. But the Mini, well, I don't know how big it is, but you can compare it to mine.
It's the size. It's the size of my old iPhone.
Oh, it's little.
Yeah, it's little. It's like my old iPhone. Remember my?
Yeah. We still have that one.
Yep. So.
But you can use it with your big fingers.
Yes.
Use it with your pinky.
I have to get a little.
Like Paulette, you need a pinky ring.
No, I get like a little mini. I need a mini pinky.
You need a golden pinky ring.
Yes, to attach.
So you can show it off when you're like using your little phone.
That's what I need.
To go with your little shorts at the pool.
Yes. So I'm gonna either get that or I'm getting the big Mama Jamma. So I can't decide.
You don't want the big Mama Jamma. What about a medium one? Like, I don't know.
Medium is boring.
I don't know. I think about Will Ferrell and that one sketch that he does. It has a little teeny tiny iPhone, or the little teeny tiny phone.
Flip phone, yeah.
Yeah.
Bugatti,
Like,
not Bugatti.
little
That
is
was
the
from
new big.
It was from Sprockets, right?
Yeah, when he worked at the clothing store.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Was it Sprockets?
I don't think it was Sprockets, but you know what I'm talking about.
He had the little.
Chris Kattan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had the mobility device, whatever you call it, the little scooter.
Yes. He'd run into stuff. So anyway, those are our current challenges. The 48-hour.
We have other challenges. You need to commence your advanced open water diver training. That's getting pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed.
Why do you want me to do that so bad? You're stressing me out.
Because I need to finish my master scuba diver thing. So we just need to keep an eye on the prize.
Here's my problem with
eye on
that.
the sparrow. Eye on the sparrow.
Firstly, I'm having a hard time getting a dive master to commit to helping me get it scheduled in a plan, because dive masters.
Well,
they live in their own world, and their own unique bunch, and I just am not of the mind that I feel like I need to go
begging for it.
Yeah, I'm just like, you know what? When I can get it scheduled, I'll get it scheduled.
Well, yeah.
Because I don't know what, I just feel like
you have to take a responsibility for your own training.
I have one of those I know, but it just isn't high on my priority list. You know what's high on my priority list right now is going to Dallas.
Yeah.
No, and that's not a segue. That is high on my priority list. So like all my spare time right now is...
That's like a month from now.
I know, but all my spare time is scheduling all the things that I need to get done before I go to Dallas.
Okay.
And none of those involve scuba diving. So I would like scuba diving as a pleasurable outing for a day, like a Saturday.
Yeah.
But the whole thing about chasing down a dive instructor and trying to get a schedule and a book and a this and the that, it's not on my list of priorities, because they're obviously not making it easy for me. I've been in contact with I've tried to contact two dive instructors, and I'm like coming up goose eggs. Well, so it's just like... It's
not a priority, and I get it.
It's not a priority for me. I mean, I'm not about to try to get nasty with somebody to try to make them take me underwater. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, what's the answer to that? It's like, what I never get is email come-ons for, hey, let us teach you how to dive better.
Right.
I never get that, because I would jump on board that.
All right. Well, we'll worry about it later.
You brought it up.
I did.
And that's my issue with it. It's like, I want to do it, but nobody's making it easy, and it's just not something that I feel like fighting for.
Okay.
So there's that. Because what one of these guys needs to do is say like, hey, Dar, let's go out on Saturday. We'll knock out the first one and we'll move on.
Yeah.
But instead, it's like I don't get messages back. I can't like reach anybody. It's like I get halfway through a scheduling process and then I don't hear from them anymore. It's just like, what?
I don't know.
I just don't care that much about it.
All right.
But here's my thing. When next year comes and all of the travel and the holidays and everything is over, then I'll be on top of it. Then I'll be like, okay, I'm ready to do this, and then I'll nag somebody.
All right.
That's all I can tell you about it.
That is a perfectly legitimate answer. I need to get my crap done, and that's my affair.
Oh, your masters?
Yeah.
Your masters? Finish yours? Well, you're probably in the same boat. Only I don't know if you've ever reached out to anybody to do it.
I did on the course that I wanted. Nobody offers it here, so I'm gonna have to. I thought I'd get the cavern specialty and just get that knocked out. But I thought that you wanted to go to a cenote too, and I wanted to get it done at the same time.
Well, I'm not going to schedule my thing, and then you can't do yours. So
well, yes.
I mean, I don't know how to schedule yours.
Yeah, because mine's going to involve I have to do a bunch of line work and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
All right, well, I'll do my own thing.
Do your own thing. Don't wait on me. If you're waiting on me, you're backing up.
That's funny. You just come up with that?
Yeah.
That's good.
No, I've said that before.
Okay, so what are we doing? We're going to a resort for Halloween.
Yes. We are going to get out of town for Halloween.
We're going to get out of town for Halloween.
Do a little pampering, R&R over the spookiest. Now, is Dia de los Muertos, is that
November 2nd.
November 2nd. So that's directly after Halloween.
Directly after Halloween, yeah. And we're going to miss the parade. They have a Catarinas parade here, I think, the Halloween weekend.
Yeah. It would be sad to miss it.
It was all invented for that Bond movie.
Yeah.
So
it's not a big deal.
I mean, it's kind
We've been here for Halloween
yes.
a couple times.
It was not a big deal.
It's not a big deal.
It's not a big deal.
It's not a big deal. So we're going to go to a resort and chill out for a few days.
Yep.
And that'll be nice.
Yep.
And then our only other travel plan coming up is to be in Dallas.
The following weekend.
It is the next weekend.
It's the following weekend, yeah. So we'll be in Dallas the weekend after the election.
I know. I'm a little nervous about that.
Yeah.
There might be rioting in the streets in Dallas.
I don't think so. But
We'll see.
We'll be there to go watch the Steelers play Dallas, who I guess are down a quarterback. That poor guy.
I could not even look at those photos. I didn't see the game, but I just keep scrolling past them really fast because I think it's really bad.
It sucks to see that happen.
You don't want to see anybody hurt ever. I'm really, I feel bad about that.
No, terrible.
And I don't know what the stadium seating is like.
Limited.
Yeah, so we'll be one of the few people in the stands, but we have seats. So we'll be there with Rudy and Lena from San Antonio.
Yes.
So I'll be with the two world's biggest Mexicans.
Yes.
And me and Lena will be there.
Yeah. And I guess we won't be annoying anybody around us. So there's
exactly.
That's good.
Yeah.
We
won't get any brawls. Theoretically.
We'll just have our drinks and enjoy ourselves.
Yeah.
Not cause any problems and be nice.
And I hope Rudy brings his, he has a Lucha Libre
mask.
Steelers, not just the mask. He's got the cape
the
and everything.
and everything, yeah.
So I hope he brings it all and we get to see it there.
Yeah.
So I guess that's it. That's all that's going on with us.
Yeah, we thought we didn't have anything to talk about.
I know. Every week I'm like, I don't know what we're going to talk about. And then we talk.
So thank you everybody who joined us today. It was always nice to hear from you, and I guess we'll be back at you next week,
next Tuesday, 6:30,
talking about the next Steelers win.
Yeah. And if you didn't get to see the whole thing, you can catch us on YouTube at the Presently Somewhere channel. And all of our episodes are posted there.
They're posted there. And what else? any suggestions or feedback or whatever, just feel free to message us.
Just don't give us a thumbs down on the YouTube. That's a bummer. Yeah. That like really bums me out. We got one, and I was like, seriously, dude?
Like, why? Why? You're trying to put us in our place? Asshole.
So thank you for joining us, guys, and take care of yourselves, and we hope to see everybody soon. And until next Tuesday, everybody stay okay. That was a nice episode.
Yeah.
Peace. Peace, bye.